And we are live! Happy New Year, brother!
Happy New Year,
Asian,
brother.
Happy
Salute.
New Year!
Yeah,
GM,
man.
GM,
Good
can
to
you hear
see
me?
you.
How's my audio? Am I loud and clear?
What's that?
Am I loud and clear? Can you hear me? All
Yes,
is
you're
fine?
loud and clear. How
Yeah,
about
just,
mine? How about me? It's all
yeah,
good.
man, yeah, it's all good. You're loud and clear, brother. Audio is 10 by 10. Yeah, let me do this.
Oi.
And and
Oi.
also this. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, everyone. Hey, I just want to ask you, brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I know you're. Do you guys celebrate New Year or?
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Okay. Of the same. Of the same month and
I
date
mean,
or?
well, I think uh, for Asian Chinese, well, there's many occasions, right? From Chinese New Year to we have you know the other New Years for other religious races, right? And then there are many occasions. There's too many. Like Christmas being celebrated among our friends as well. We do Christmas exchange, and then we also will usually go for countdown for New Year. So it's quite happening, and we have fireworks in where we live, right? The only place that don't really have the fireworks, I think, is probably China because they don't allow it. Yeah.
All right. Good. That's good to know, right? That's good to know. Yeah, man.
You want to do like your introduction? Do you have an introduction speech before we get started?
Yeah, man. All I can say is hello, Pulsechain 2026, man. So, yeah, maybe maybe a short one on this one. Yeah, it's like been 2 3 months since we started Pulse Asian TV, right? So it's quite a ride for us. My partner here, or should I say, my brother in arm at Trenches, like we just jive again for the community who are watching right now, or everyone who are watching around the world. We want to welcome everyone to Pulse Asian TV, in which we bring builders, Web3 founders, investors, right, like-minded people, in which we want to put you front and center with Pulse Asian TV. We want to hear your story, right? So again, for 2026, we will just be doing the same thing, and in the future years to come, if God willing, right? So yeah, man, I look forward for the bulls of 2026. If you have sell or sold your bags of 2025 because of the dip, oh man, I'm literally feel sorry for you. I think the bull market has started, right, with all these macros aligning with crypto, Trump regulation, and yeah, man, there's so many things to look forward into crypto right now. Again, this Pulse Asian TV is a non-sponsored one. If you want to come in, come and join, put your face out here. If you have a project, right? I think we want to put faces on projects, right? We are not here to scam. Again, at the end of the day, you have to decide on your own if you want to join certain project or certain Web3 blockchain projects or D apps or whatnot, right? So again, these are very important and crucial role that we're playing here, in which we will bridge the gap. We want to hear your story. We want to hear the builders, the founders, right? And again, we are live with our sock meds, right? Might as well give us some likes and share. It will help us, right? We are doing this with our own expense. We paid our internet bills, we paid our electricity bills. It's very expensive here at the moment. There's an increase with our electricity bills. So yeah, man, we're live, by the way, Asian on our sock beds, right? I think you're integrated also. I think, right, with your sockmed, right?
What's that?
I think you're also integrated this stream or paired with your sockmed, right? So
Yeah.
I just want to let the audience know that yeah, we are live with our sockmed. We are live with Pulse Asian TV. Please like, share, and also subscribe. We're live with our sockmeds. I'm also live in my Facebook side, in which I will be, yeah, man, also capturing the audience, the Filipino audience, right? So as I was saying, let me do the Tagalog thing. Magtatagalog po ako. I'll be speaking in my native language. Yes, Ahong gi-welcome ang 2026 with positivity. This is the beginning. Mao pa lang ni pagsugod guys. In Tagalog, gusto ko pong sabihin sa lahat na nanonood ngayon, Pulse Asian TV is here to stay, right? And we look forward po for 2026 na isang mabuhay na taon for crypto and Pulsechain. All right. Yeah, man. How about you, Ed, for the introduction? I
Okay,
think
cool.
you I
So
think you deserve also introduction for this one, right?
one, all right. So yeah, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to PulseAsian TV. So this is our episode 10, right? The first very episode of 2026. So in today's content, we are just gonna do it with my partner Mc B, and we are just gonna talk about what's happening and some updates and what do we expect next, right? So how builders should position themselves and why conviction still matters more than hype. Again, I think most of the people, right, they think that crypto is just about price, but the truth is we are living through a moment that, a little bit like the internet era during the early days. So those days when super early the dinosaur era, not many people know about it, and then after that people started to learn about the tech and get involved and became the builder, quietly building behind the scene. And it's the future of money, ownership, right? So blockchain today is doing exactly and repeating that history, but in a faster pace. So the real question, what's pumping today? Um, well, that's not really the real question. The real question is, where is the world heading next? So I'm sure you all have been seeing a lot of financial news, either global movement from the America, from US, leading this industry, trying to lead. So, well, the future is going on chain, right? That's why me and Mc B right here, we are staying consistent to do what we do best and improving from that. We might not be best, well, we are normies as well, just like anybody before. But because of crypto, things changed and it became a part of our life, right? So we have that kind of mission and vision to stay consistent and spending our own expense in order to be here talking about Web3, talking about crypto, and especially talking about blockchain, right? What we believe really hard that it could be the next big thing. So there are a lot of us, like if you have seen, you can go to YouTube and search it up. Next conference, they had like 6 days of conference, so many hours, and many amazing community members. The OGs have been talking. Yeah, they could be builders, they could be KOLs, they could be anybody. They could be a professional in the TradFi world, right? So these are the people that in it. We are not alone in this journey. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's go. I think you're muted.
I was muted. Oh man, I just want to for our audience and also to Asian. Sometimes you will hear a motorcycle or a muffler, right? So, again, I'm very sorry how much I like that I could have a set, a living room, or should I say a streaming area in which you will not be hearing some sounds. Sometimes you can hear the crickets in the background. So I have to sometimes do the to mute myself. But anyways, you were saying, brother, yeah, man, we're here to stay, and we're as you were saying, right? We look forward for 2026 as at the beginning of the year we did have that Hex conference, right, with Matty Allen. Shout out to all the speakers out there, to Matty Allen, right? I know people are like sometimes we don't meet eye to eye with certain things in life, but again at the end of the day we want to see who are the people who are doing the stuff, right? Not just like flapping your mouth, right? I think it would be better for the community as we move forward by doing something, bringing something into the table, right? So what are you trying to offer for the Pulse Chain community, right? So these are the questions I've been also posting with my local communities here, in which you were there. They have saw your message, and I think it brings inspiration to them, right? And for people to understand that, yeah, I did mention to them that this is the best time to PCA, peso cost averaging. I coined the term, dollar cost averaging in, right? So yeah, man, and I think they were kind of up with their portfolio, right? So I'm always telling my local community here, shout out to Hop Cryptos, Hop Cryptos, for vouch Pinoy vouchers, right? And also to the LP Farmers Club, right? So these are very crucial things in which with LP Farmers, by the way, Asian, we're bringing capital, right? The long-term people, skin in the game to put LPs there, right? And you put an LP there, it will bring that capital into the pulse chain, right? And speaking of capital, have you heard of Railgun of Liberty Swap Finance? Oh man, that's one thing that I think we should be covering. Do you have any idea and want to share this one and why it's important for us to expound on this for our viewers?
Oh, I think it's I think Liberty Swap has been like doing a lot of great works. You know, their tech is like nice. The user experience is awesome,
Yep,
and
indeed.
they are very attentive and supporting builders in the space. So whether you are token launchers deployed using Palm tires, or you are just another token launch on Pulsechain, if you reach out to their team, they are more than willing to assist and to find out and to be there. You know, so this is one of the beauty part that I've always liked about the community. We help each other, right? Also, shout out to them. Well, they have been like a great developers builders we have in this ecosystem. I would say one of the top. Yeah. So and they have this shield thingy. Yes, I saw it. Right, shield and unshield. But I think it's only is it like a test net yet, or it's already live?
No, no, it's not. It's live, brother. It's live.
Okay, I saw
This
the
is
post like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, it is live. The live of this one is the ETH token or coin, right? I think they were testing the USDC, and it took them around I think 0.18 seconds, more or less 1 second. 0.18, yeah, 0.18. Sorry, that's 0.18 seconds, right? So oh man, you have to understand that yeah, moving forward, we have to take our privacy with our own. We have to own our privacy, right? So I think it should be considered that money should not be a right but an ownership, right? It should be something that you own, right? It's not something that is could be taken away, right? Now what I mean is owning assets should be a right, right? Should own those assets. It's not something a privilege. Sorry, I stand corrected. Owning your money is it is also a right, right, and a form of ownership. So I think nobody should be like yeah man, we will not be telling, or should I say reporting how we like to spend our money, right? It is kind of technology like the shielding and unshielding of this one. Literally what I'm saying in a nutshell is, yeah, the privacy of it, right? You have to understand with blockchain tech, right? Everything is traceable. But right now with Railgun, you will it could not be traced, right? If you have a certain public address and you want to use Railgun and you want to get out into a different address, no one will know using Liberty Swap's shielding of using Railgun, right? So these are very important technology that we have to consider moving forward. I know that regulation, I think it's very crucial also for like for taxing, right? Oh man, but anyway, that's a different topic that I want to cover, right? Me and Asian, I am more of the political leaning side with my topic. But anyway, it is quite noting that yeah, they are what I'm trying to say here is they are bringing utilities, right? In which from Solana or from other chain, from Ethereum, from Solana, they will I think will be trying also Solana, right? They could also swap or they could bridge over using this technology of Railgun, in which it is privacy focused or privacy centric, brother. So yeah, man, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. How about the LP Farmers Club? Let's have a
Yeah,
look.
the Albi Farmers Club is it's yeah man, the club is not a platform, it's not a like a D app, right? So it's like a club. It's just a people in which
Who
I
does like the liquidity farming?
liquidity farming, in which I mentor these people, in which they can take the opportunity with APRs, right, and to create cash flow with
Oh,
these
so it's
people.
the PulseX U farm, is it?
No, it's not the Pulse X. Yeah, we started with Pulse X during the early days, right? In which there with INC, right? Before
Yeah,
this slash of the emission of INC, right? It was
yeah.
quite yeah, man, it's quite an opportunity, right? The juicy APR is like 60-50% right? And you will be in Philippine peso, you will be like in March and April, I think, of 2024, if I was not mistaken, I was like earning six figures of that one.
Wow.
Oh man, yeah, man, that's a like, oh man, that's a lot of money, right? So you can just imagine the APR during those times. So I was trying to mentor them. During the early days with INC, I did not try to open. There was no club. The club was around December of 2024, right? I was trying for myself before I will be telling it to people, right? Before for people to join. So I was trying to should I say, try to mix things out in which how we can do this, right? So I was kind of should I say, kind of a fishing expedition for me, right? It was like a test for me. Then later on, I was kind of confident enough in which I can get out from crypto to fiat using the SafeFi exchanges here or the e-wallet. So I was trying to bring the capital in a in which they still own their keys, right? I was just trying to have this mentorship to them, right? So that was the DeFi club that you were like having a message on during our 2025 year ender, right? We just keep it quite and small since we did have that calamity, right? And as for the community who are watching right now, we I did do some charity works, right? We did I did give around 30 sacks of rice, then free charging. I did turn on my genset, right, for almost 1 month, right? So these were the things, and free water also. I did have also Asian a what do you call this? A filter, a water filter. I bought a water filter for people because it was hard for us to have a potable water during this time since yeah, man, we were like hard hit by the by Typhoon Tino. That was the local name, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, man. So that I just want to share it since you were asking about the LP Farmers Club. Thank you for asking, brother.
Yeah, it's definitely good for us to know better, like what's happening, what was done, right? I mean, we are all humans, and we've been through the journey brick by brick. So yeah, please let me share the screen a bit. I think.
Yeah, man. Anything you want to share? Also, what about your project about Munex, your
Oh
baby
no.
project, right? So for the community here watching right now,
Okay, moment. I think I requested to share it. Can you see it?
sure, I can do that, brother.
Yeah. So basically,
Ah,
I
yeah, this one. Oh man, this is a cool
uh,
site by Poseidon. Yeah, man. Yeah,
try
good thing, good
Poseidon,
thing. All right.
man
Yeah,
in
let's
man.
have this.
Okay, so I basically find this if you are new to Pulsechain and or even if you are a community of Pulsechain, I think this site has like gathered. It's like a hub, it has everything. So if you are new, you can simply just say, "Hey, I'm new," and then you know, like it will basically have some infos for you to bring you step by step to learn about things from the past to now and what are things you should be aware of and how you add your Pulse Chain wallet, blah blah blah. Then when it comes to Pulse Chain category, you'll see like all the details here, like a summarized version, um, infos. It's like a 10-second block time per block, and then secured by 51K validators. I think there's more now, about 60K if I'm not wrong. Deflate, how do we deflate, right? 25% of all transaction fees are permanently burned, so it's something like if so it adjusts, but of course due to the POS validators, they are basically staking and earning from the inflated pulse. Well, if the transaction volume on portion has like a greater amount, the burning rate is higher, so you go into deflate state. then all the details, and this is something cool. I find it quite cool. Like, so actually, right, when I went to a few crypto conference last year, around I think middle of the year or something, I actually met some developers, and they approached me and say, "Hey, this is what I've built. It's actually similar like this, right? Then it has like cartoon, and it just looks cute to watch this. So basically, these are something like the transaction. These are the transactions. You see, the transactions that was being created live and going into a block. Imagine this bus is a block. Yeah. So this is kind of cute. You see, and Richard Hart is here. What do you think? Maybe. Have you seen this? Hello. I think you are muted again. Are you
Oh,
muted?
sorry, man. Oh, man. I was laughing, brother. Sorry. I got very sorry. Yeah, man. I'm kinda laughing. Yeah, just want to circle back that I was mentioning, right? So I have posted the link here. That's it's TTPS /info that pulse x that win, right? So yeah, man, it's quite interesting and kind of cute and funny, right?
It is
and,
very
and,
cute. Yeah.
and Richard will pop up.
Infrastructure isn't free, but you're doing
Pulse
well.
stand.
Well,
Yeah,
if you have a sense to spare, why not? Right? To encourage the builders in the space. So when we go to Hex, well, the OG of all things, the first high interest blockchain certificate of deposit.
yeah,
Yeah,
indeed.
you're
and
the
and
gift
people
to
and
become a
people got blown away with the high interest deposit on the blockchain. Oh man, yeah, right. So I have to understand and stuff. But anyway, speaking of high interest deposit on the blockchain, which brings me also with true DeFi, right? So again, there has been like a slight commotion over chat on Vouch right now. I just want to be clear here, guys, that yeah, this is a platform in which we will be asking builders. When we ask builders, it's not a form of shilling. It's not a form of promotion, right? How will you know if you will not be asking these people, right? So they were like kind of telling that yeah, you'll be asking this one, you could two times your blah 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 and whatnot, right? So I was saying, so there was a post of Jaxa over on Watch in which they will be like supporting a true DeFi is supporting Vouch, right? So there was like a guy over there who was kinda bad mouthing other projects, right? Again, guys, I am me personally Asian, right? I want to give people. I don't want to prejudice projects and people, right? I always have that mindset of how to hold back, right? To hold back my judgment on projects, right? And to look at the bigger picture in here, right? So from what I know of True DeFi, it's like just hex, right? But with different mechanisms, right? With True DeFi, they have this called e-shares. They don't have a token, right? So there's no need. There's nothing to rug, right? There's no dilution. There's no slippage since you cannot um you could you could not um trade this one, right? So literally they're using PLS, right? And I think it would be better for them if they're listening right now, if they have marketed it like, yeah, we are kind of, what do you call this? Since they are integrating into other projects like Emit, right? I think there's certain part of the funds that will be used, right? In a benevolent way, right? In supporting other D apps and projects, right? For Vouch, maybe they could put a certain amount of on that benevolent address that they were saying, in which they will be using to have yields on the mining side, like Vouch, that is liquid staking, right? So yeah, man, that's it for True DeFi. They don't have a token, right? It's like Hex with the mechanism of with Hex, we did have the T share, right? And they call it E shares, in which you could double these things, right? Double these things. And I think they will create that circular economy, from what I understand, by supporting other projects in which they can funnel all those things. Now, if you ask me on the dev side, if the code is verified and whatnot, now that is the question that we have to pose to the community, right? And we did have Daniel on Pulse Asian TV, right? So yeah, man, I think as I mentioned, we are a platform, we are agnostic, right? We are not here to to say you're bad and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you have to decide on your own if you wanna join certain product utilities, the apps, right? Games, right? So yeah, man. I just want to clarify those things, right? So I am not paid by Daniel. I'm not part of the team, right? So again, right? We did have this guest before, like Paddle Pop, right? Not everything of these projects in Web3 will bloom and really progress, right? It boils down to the community and also to the founders, team, right? The devs of any projects, right? So these are the things we have to consider and understand, right? So I just want to clarify all those things. And again, they don't you cannot send me any money, so I'm not here to scam people, right? I'm just telling you what are the projects out there and put a face on those projects, right? I think if you're gonna scam people, then yeah, man, don't put your face out there, right? Or else there's no point of doing that, or maybe you have something in your head if you're gonna scam these people, right? It boils down, maybe they could have this smart contract risk, right? Smart contract risk in which you cannot withdraw or what else and whatnot. So I just want to put it out there. Speaking of true DeFi, right? All right.
True.
What else? What else? What else, man? Maybe you could also share your project, right? Next, your baby
I
project.
mean, we let's go through like all these core stuff.
Okay, cool, cool. Yes,
Yeah.
man. Right.
So just now we spoke about U farms, right? So basically these are the ink U farm, and we have like about $15 million almost that is in the LP farm. U APR up to 11%, and this is ink being paid by per second. So far these are the total distributed, and the biggest pair for liquidity farming with ink is Pulse and Die, right? Yeah, paying about APR. APR stands for annual percentage return, right? It's a floating APR at 10% around it.
Yeah, APR is different from APY since APR do not compound, right? Just for the viewers who are watching right now. So there's no compounding with APR. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yep, that's right. Then, of course, the new superstar Pruvex has completed the political statement sacrificial. Yeah.
All right. It means I didn't sacrifice. I did message RH Maxi on that one, and I don't know if I will be accepted at the Proof X on February 6th. So I have different. I'm not against Proof X per se, but I have different lens or perspective in doing that. But yeah, I'll just reserve myself with my stand with Proof X. Yeah, man, go ahead with Proof X.
It's always the statement of intent. Pruvex operates on the core principle that you must have no expectation of profit from the work of others.
Indeed, as usual, brother.
Yeah. So basically, some updates. The sacrifice phase has ended. Total value raised about $400 million. Sacrifices 16,000. Transaction. Unique sacrifices 8,700 wallets uniquely. Yeah. So this is basically the stats
Yep,
of
indeed.
sacrificial phase for Pruvex.
Yep,
So
indeed.
kind of excited for what's coming. When will it be launching, right? And what could help out the whole ecosystem to grow? So if you have sacrifice, yes, for contribution and again for the growth of the ecosystem. And if you have not, it's okay. Well, if you are already like hodling some of other richer hot assets, we are all liquidity bonded and a part of the ecosystem. So one way, whichever new shiny thing that could help grow the whole ecosystem, it's a good project and a good initiation. So that's what I believe. Yeah. So all the rest, I would say, are some tools that we have: Explorer, Analytics, Security, and oh, this is one interesting site, Udump. So basically, if you suddenly wake up and you check on the price, you see like, hey, it's down like 10, 20, 30%. Please feel free to come here and find out. Okay. And I basically also see the validator stats just now. It's pretty cool. Validator stats. So if I'm not mistaken, there's like 60 over 1,000. Oh, wow. I'm wrong.
Oh man, that's a lot of validators out there.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's cool. That's Info Pulse X that win, guys. It's a one-stop shop for all your pulse chain ecosystem needs, from validators, right, and all these things, like
Yeah.
uh, like
Oh,
pulse, like Asian on Pulse said, who dump or who poop, who dump.
yeah, that's funny.
And
So
then
yeah,
there's Richard there again. Cool. Oh man, shout out to Poseidon on doing these things, on
yeah,
doing this site.
true. So if you are a builder, I think here, the infos gathered here are some of the API or RPC that you might need to build anything on Pulsechain.
Yep,
So
indeed.
Poseidon made it easy for builders, made it easy for retailers as well. So welcome to come to info.pulsex.win. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah. There's our indeed these are cool stuff. It's a one-stop shop. All your Pulse Chain, Hex, INC stats, right? Pulse X stats. I think also the burning is there. So I did have a stream on this one. I think it was of CTU of January 1. I did have a stream on that one on the afternoon, right? So yeah, man, cool stuff indeed, man. Oh guys, we are live sa ating mga sockbeds. We are live with our sockbeds on Asian on Paul. Show some lovin', brothers. We are like 10. We have 10 subscribers over there. Oh, come on, man. You have to give some lovin' to the OGs and who are really doing this stuff, man, and it will greatly help our the stats of Pulse Asian TV, right? And speaking of Pulse Asian TV, brother, I want also quick shout out to pulsechainstore.com, right? So they have an affiliate link over there. You can use that one. We have the Pulse Asian TV shirt. Pulse Asian. Speaking of the shirt, brother, I did try to send you they call this the shirt, but you know what happened?
What happened?
Oh man, the cost of sending it costs more than the shirt itself. It's like 5,000 6,000 pesos ko during the stream. Don't
Yeah.
worry, brother.
Mm.
I will just be sending you the address they have given me, the contact details. I just want to send it directly to you. It's much more cheaper that way. All right. So I think it's was practical if we gonna do that, right? So I'll be buying another one and I'll just be sending that from Pulsechain. I think they're in the US, right, or UK, whatever,
Yeah.
and they're gonna send it directly to your address. So just want
Appreciate it,
to
brother. Appreciate
yeah, man. Likewise, brother.
it.
Like, what's your size? What's your size?
Well,
Medium?
maybe can go for medium or L. Yeah.
Okay, medium or okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That works. Okay, so you asked about MoonX. So for MoonX right now, we are still in the same strategy. We allow anybody to be a part of MoonX through minting our crypto bonds that is on our TurboX decentralized application, where you are able to get a discount on the tokens given the current live price up to 50%. And every dollars contributed goes directly to the strategic crypto reserve in the form of Pulse or ETH. It's by your choice, while remaining goes to the liquidity pool and it's lock. Yeah, yeah, both lock. One is in the reserve and one is in the liquidity, right? Then what's next for TurboX itself? We are currently building the second phase development. What we want to build as to become a better fundraising launchpad for anybody who wants to tokenize their any business, from real world business or real asset, or you want to launch a meme, a GameFi, or DeFi, whatever token. You can do it in one place, which is in the web. So the concept is very straightforward because uh, what we want to do is to allow all the dollar value cryptocurrencies to stay on chain, right? Because one thing that I've seen and we all have seen and witnessed is that since the ICO days, there were too many projects raise money, and then the money leaves the chain. Why? Because they spend it on tech developments, they spend it on operation, they spend it on marketing, they spend it elsewhere, or they, or could be the founding team, and then they buy some, they flex with some supercars, flex with some, watches, luxury lifestyle. So they are not really spending the money well. That's the whole point of this thing. So what TurboX wants to do is we want any new token launcher or post token launcher that you already have a token, you have an alternate way to in a way sell your tokens in the form of crypto bonds with TurboX. And it's simple as just launching the tokens on tires, where you just fill out the details and then pay gas fee, done, out. So we want it simple like that. So to any token project owners or soon to be project owners, token owners, welcome to come to TurboX. Once we go live, right now it's still under development stage. We are encouraging three things mainly: proof of liquidity, proof of reserve, and proof of treasury. So let's say Mc B launch a token called Mc B, right? So this token can be allocated to sell as a crypto bonds with TurboX, and it's up to the token owner to whoever that published the bond to set the details where, let's say, the minted uh, currencies is in the form of USDT. So how does the USDT um, distribute once they minted the ABC MACD bonds, right? So it will go 10 at least 10% up to 80% maximum to, let's say, proof of liquidity, where it will go directly to inject and strengthen into the DEX liquidity pool of the token, and while remaining of the percentage goes to the proof of reserve in the form of maybe Pulse, maybe BNB, maybe ETH. Yeah, it's those major assets that will never go to zero. That will never go to zero, and I mean highlightly. And also, while the remaining funds goes to the proof of treasury, and it will be governed in the form of DAO, right? So that investors or holders of your respective tokens, they have a say to vote. If you as the founding team, you want to allocate, you want to submit a proposal to request for some usage of the funds in the treasury, you need to submit a proposal, and your holders of your token, they will have to vote whether to pass or no, right? So in this manner, founding team of a token project and the investors, they are more aligned, they are more in the same frequency to move forward. Yeah, so we are encouraging three things again: proof of liquidity, proof of reserve, and proof of treasury. So that is the mission that TurboX is trying to carry out. We want to help shape a healthier Web3 fundraising environment. Yeah.
All right, cool. I think it is very much well understood, right? So yeah, man, check out that's Munex. I have posted that the link, brother, on our restream. So it's posted on YouTube and other sockbeds for that matter, right? So yeah, what else? You anything you wanna add on this one? On I just want to ask on those previous episodes that we did interview founders, team members. Is there over there that have lunch, or should I say a working protocol, working D app, or should I say a Web3 game for that matter? Maybe
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
we could re-interview them, in which we could try to track their progress with their projects, right? Maybe in our future episodes, right?
Yeah, definitely,
So,
definitely. So we can stick to the progress and let our audience to have the the pre until the next phase. We can do that. We can do that. We can find out. Well, I think many of the Web3 builders right now, uh, because of the market, right? I mean, in this recent week, it's starting to come back up a little bit. So, um, every decision is still down to their project team, whether they have decide when to launch, or they are taking more time to refine and improve whatever they are building. So yeah, that's something to explore. It's a good idea, of course. We welcome to speak to like if protocol or YOLO protocol or any other payment that is coming. Yeah. In fact, there's one consequence that maybe we could invite. They are also working on a payment solution. So they will also integrate Pulsechain definitely as part of the chain to support. Yeah, so maybe I can hook them up and see if they are ready to come to life with us one day.
Okay, cool, man. Again, guys, every founder, every story, right? That is your crypto journey, right? Could have made it or have not made it, right? The failures, yeah, man. We want to hear your story. This is the show for you. That is Pulse Asian TV. Show some like and brothers. Oh, man, show
Good luck.
some. Yeah, man. You can. Oh man, we have like I'm watching right now. So, oh
Yeah,
man, yeah, indeed. So we have 10 subscribers. So yeah, man, it's we're yeah, man. I think we have to do some should I say streaming out there, right? The algorithm for YouTube to for us to be suggested to other audience, right? I think we are adding value to our viewers and listeners in which they can, yeah, man. What do you call this? They can hear projects and updates, right? Especially in the pulse chain ecosystem. So this is the things that we are doing for the pulse chain system. And with Asian, he's also a builder, right? That is Munex, and with crypto bonds, right? So this is yeah, man, interesting really for 2026. As you have mentioned also, the market sentiment is kind of changing and shifting into the bullish sentiment, right? So these are the shifting winds and sentiments and tides moving into the bull market. Again, 2026 gonna be epic for people, and I don't want to miss it. And if you're watching right now, you don't want to miss it also. So might as well have Pulse Asian TV. Please click that notification bell in which you will be notified with our stream every Wednesday. That's 8:30 p.m. Asian and Philippine time. All right. What else, brother? I want to talk about vouch, right? So you know me, I am a voucher, right? I'm a should I say a proponent for the liquid staking part. I know there are pros and cons in doing this. I know it's not truly should I say the centralized one, since you are like in a specific area, right? But what I'm what what vouch is offering is that censorship resistant of things, right? Might as well have this. There could be a bugging down in other parts of the validators in the world, right? And we could also have that vouch still running, right? If you have to understand liquid staking, just literally be part of the mining economy, right? That's the simple term of doing that. You're part of the mining economy, meaning you could earn yields on your lazy pulse subjects had mentioned it, right? And you could earn around 8% APR in that one, and also helping securing the network, right? And securing the network in doing our transactions, right? So yeah, man, it's not really truly decentralized in that sense. So because there's really a should I say those miners are literally in one area, right? But I think with helping with our transactions and validating and securing the network, right? So I think Vaults really plays a crucial role in liquid staking, right? And they have a protocol upgrade, right, in which they will be having these capital pools that will help with the price of vouch in the long run. So what we're doing right now with the protocol level, it's truly in a DeFi way in which vouch is running on how busy the network is, in which you could have that spike in price. But right now they will be upgrading, right? I think they are beta testing and they are AI modeling at the moment, in which they have a capital pool that will help not just buy and burn, not just by burning, right, but also by having this buying of vouch in the open market, right? So that's quite unique that they're doing in with vouch. So Vouch again is a liquid staking. You can be part of the mining economy by having 8% APR, and that protocol upgrade will help with the price of Vouch, right? So it is a Vouch is a, have you heard of reflection token or tax token? But Jexa want to call it a revenue token. They have 5% sending, sending, what else, buy, sell 5%, right? And transfer also, you have to pay for those tax fees or revenue fees. So yeah, man, that's for Vouch, right? I think you have talked with Jaxa, right? And I have them also on stream, right? So that's Vouch. Let me, I think I have to, but anyway, go on, Asian. Maybe you could add something. I'll try to look for Vouch in here and post it too.
Oh, cool. I think I was looking up Vouch also. It's currently having 7 days average 8.4% APR, staking APR, and 1 year about average 11%. So basically, the longer you stake, you could get like higher APR.
Yep. Let me share this one, brothers. You were saying.
Yeah.
Uh, let us go first at chat. Someone did message that on chat. Here's King Don. King Don in the house. One of our OG. Yeah, LP Farmer here, and also a Pulsechain, right? Yeah, vouch na pod. Sabi niya, yeah, vouch. Ibig sabihin, still vouch na pod yung term na pod, right? Yeah, vouch na pod. Still vouch. He's also a voucher, right? Vouch people want to call themselves vouchers, right? So this
Vouchers.
vouchers, like vouchers or vouch. All right. Shout out to you, brother King Don in the house. He's an OG voucher, an OG Pulsechain, right? These are my onboards, brother, and they are watching right now. So, oh man, maayong gabi, good evening, King Don. All right, so let me share my screen with Vouch. So where is that, brother? Let me do this. So this is the website. So Asian was saying that we have 8.41% APR at the moment, and it truly it is that APR, right? So that mining. The business model for Vouch is literally on the mining fees, right? In which it will be given to the vouch, right? You don't have to stake vouch. You just have to have a vouch, and automatically, you will the protocol will just send, right, that vouch and also VPLS to your wallet. There's no need for you to stake or to do something else, right? So you just have a vouch, and literally VPLS and vouch will just be trickled down into your wallet, right? So yeah, man, I think vouch is really positioned itself to be one of the good protocol on the liquid staking side. And have you heard of Up Token? It's quite
Yeah.
unique that they're doing, right? So quite unique that what they're doing also with App Token. They have lots of utilities with App, the D app, right? They have this validator X in which you could have your yield, and that yield could automatically buy the token that you wanna buy, right? On you just have to set certain parameters on that one, right? So it's quite unique out there. it's,
Maybe you
it's
can
quite
like search it, browse it later.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I could share that one later on the stream. But they're relatively new, and yeah, man. They were in, I think, in Hex conference. They're one of the speakers over there. But I have their website already on the you call this bookmark. And what I'm doing, Asian, with protocols and D app is I just try to what do you call this, for the project to like sit in, right, to settle in before I will be touching it, right? So I do understand that liquid staking and liquid mining really helps the network, right? So that's what I'm doing before I try to touch those things. I just make it like, yeah, man, are there any bugs or contract risk involved, right? So yeah, just to make sure that yeah, man, your assets, or should I say, your hard-earned money will not be lost, right? So it is really the wild west in crypto still, right? But not that much though, not that much with the regulation that's coming in, with the pro crypto Trump administration, right? So yeah, man, if you're watching right now, this is the best time to join the crypto revolution, right?
Hell
Have you
yeah.
heard have you heard of Iran, right? They have a collapse
Yeah.
in their monetary, in
Yep.
their
Yep.
money, right? So man, so I think those guys will be running into crypto, right? So that's one thing that crypto empowers people, right? To
Correct.
have an asset and
It's a
sense of ownership.
sound money, sound asset, sound
Yep,
asset.
indeed. Yep, I think that's the right term. A sound asset, a hard money, right? A
That's
hard
right.
money meaning money that could not be inflated, right? A money that could not be confiscated, right? So this is very important things to understand.
That's right.
All right.
You
Oh
want to
man.
show the up protocol maybe?
All right. So let me share. Yeah, up token. I have here. Up. Where is the token? Up. Should I say PLS up? Uh, there you go. Pulse. Let me share the screen. This is up. All right. If you're watching right now, good evening. This is your man Mc B Crypto with my co-host and of course the host of PulseAsianTV, Asian on Pulse. So this is the protocol of app, right? So you have to click launch, and Validator X is their liquid staking part of this one. All right. All right. I have tested this one. Uh, oh wait. Brother, I have to disconnect my wallet first. Where is that? Anyway, I think I can share this one. Yeah. Are you seeing this?
You did not share the screen.
Yeah. Sorry. I think I have. Yeah. Let me share this back. So I have tested this one, right? So as of the moment, just for the information of everybody here watching right now, this is like a protocol same as vouch on the liquid mining part of it, right? So validator X. So I have tested around I think around 10 million PLS in here, and they will be given. I was given like a 9 million plus UPLS that represents your UPLS, and they have that ratio, right? So same with vouch, right? They have a ratio at the moment, and we try you can redeem your UPLS at 1.16, right? And this one you could do this, and you could they have a claim button here, and you could literally unstake this one. They have a cooling down if you want to if you're gonna stake it right now. You have a 2 days cooldown, so that is the part of the protocol that you have to understand, right? So after that one, you could click this one, and yeah, you could harvest your yield, brother, in which you could help certain protocols in buying and in an automated way, but you have to set the parameters in here, right? So I have set mine, and yeah, on the yield if you don't want to buy a certain token in a automated way, you could just have your yield being sent right to a certain wallet that you want to have that yield on validator X, right? So these are quite interesting utility that they're bringing, um, especially if you wanna automatically buy from your yield, right? The protocol will handle it for you. But this is the first time that I'll be doing this. So I just have a 10 million PLS that I have put in here,
To
right?
test it. Yeah.
To test it, right? So 10 million, and I have a cooldown of around 2 days. I think you could see it here. Um, uh, 587 minutes, right? So I have to click this claim button here, and that claim that UPLS will be reflected on my internet money wallet. So again, guys, if you wanna join the mining economy, or should I say the crypto economy, the portal in doing so is you need to have a good wallet, right? That's the portal into Web3, right? Into crypto, right? Into the apps. You need to have a good DeFi wallet like Internet Money Wallet, the OG wallet, and no rag this time. Any wallet uh, you wanna you wanna mention here on stream, brother?
I mean, there's a few that is supported, like maybe BuzzUp and maybe OKX wallet. I've been using a lot of OKX wallet, the
Okay,
Web3
cool.
part. Yeah,
Okay. OKX wallet and BuzzUp. All right.
yeah,
Awesome. Awesome.
and MetaMask. Maybe they responded to Richard Hart, so we'll see.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
will see. We will see if they will be really supporting by default, right? So yeah, man. For the
right now,
newbies,
speaking of MetaMask, they are having a something like a rewarding program where you can earn points and potentially get airdrop.
all right, cool. That's cool, cool. And another airdrop. Yeah, I remember Uni token, right? We were like, have you, how, the airdrop of Uni token during the early days of Hex? Have you received your Uni?
Of course, of course.
All
And I
right, all right.
got like 1 inch and a couple of other tokens also.
All right. Yeah, man. Cool story with Uni, right? So we were the early users of that one, and yeah, I didn't understand much of during the early days of mine. It's like 2020, right? So I did sold my uni, but it was a lot, right? It was a lot, a lot of money. It was like six figures, right? So you can imagine free money do exist in crypto, by the way, guys. Yeah, man, no string attached.
That's right.
Oh man, you have free money indeed with airdrops, right? So yeah, man. Check out Validator X. This is a relative new one. A new
Interesting.
liquid. Yep,
So
interesting, brother.
basically, you can single site stake your pulse and you get revenue from the validators, and you can spend that revenue to automate to buy whatever tokens you wanted to buy.
Yep, indeed, man. Yep,
Interesting,
indeed.
interesting. Indeed.
Yeah, this is quite interesting, right? So, yeah, you have said it rightfully, man. On point. Yep, indeed, it is a single-sided staking. It should have this yield, and that yield could automatically buy, maybe Monex, right? Okay,
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good. It's like a add-on revenue stream for the project.
Yep, indeed, man. So it's kind of like a circular economy for the for projects, right? You could have this. Yeah, then with our bundled liquidity with these tokens and coins on Pulse chain, we can literally go up, right? Rising tides rises all boats. So I think that's quite interesting. For let me share this one again, guys. I'm very careful with links, right? So I think I have mentioned the story of my friend who lost a lot because of links. So
Yeah,
again, guys, I'll be posting all the links. These links are not the scam links, right? This is the good links, should I say, right? So that is this one. So that is their dashboard. I was trying these things out, so I will never know if they will execute that one. Maybe there's a certain limit, like for example, 100 a yield for like 150 million PLS, and the protocol will automatically send that will automatically execute. We have you have put that parameter over there, and yeah, we just buy the token. You don't have to buy directly. If you have a thin liquidity, you have to always go to PLS before buying the token, especially with a thin liquidity pairs, right? So definitely you have set the parameters in there in which they will buy, for example, should I say maybe INC for that matter before buying that one, if there's a thick liquidity with INC or a certain pair of token, right? But with PLS there's no problem, right? Since it is liquidity bonded, most of our tokens with WPLS on Pulse chain, right? So this is quite interesting, really to share to the community, right? All right.
Thanks for the info.
Sure, brother, sure. So that's what's we're doing right now. And next week, do we have a guest for next week?
Well, we'll save it for the announcement.
Oh,
Let's see.
cool, man. Yeah, man. It's a surprise for you, man. It's a surprise for 2026
With or
again.
without, we can still, always
Yep, indeed.
be up here, chit chat, and update some of the infos that we have been researching about or we have been looking at, and maybe some of the global news, right? We can always talk about things.
Yep, indeed, man. With or without, we will be doing this. Meaning, with or without guests, we will keep on doing this. Yeah, man. That's what I love, Asian, man. We just vibe, right? So I was saying we could be like we could saturate all the speakers, or should I say, I guess. But definitely, we will keep on grinding on. Siguro, siguro, nagtagalog ko on my language. Sorry, I was lost in words. What I
Well,
mean is, yeah, we will saturate the Sudaisi. We will be like no more guests to come since we have like maybe, right, so we will keep continuing adding value, right? So that's up token, that's a one thing that we are adding value to our viewers, and also might as well be listening right now, right? So baka hindi sila naka or didn't have no screen and might as well be listening. So yeah, man. Again, this is Pulse Asian TV with my man, with my co-host, and of course the host of Pulse Asian TV. We are live every 8:30 every Wednesday, Asian, or should I say Malaysian and Philippine time. Might as well give that like. Let me do this on my end. Baliktad tayo. Sorry. Exchange. Let's have this exchange of our, might as well, sorry. All right. Let me do this Asian, right? Might as well give some heart. All right. And might as well be liking this stream, brother. So I think that's it for on my end, brother. If you want to add on this one, and might also well do some outro on this and a closing remarks with our
yeah, I
stream.
think I'm just gonna, say to all the audience, thank you for your consistent support for the past few months until today. And right now we are here in the new year. So for today's session, that's the end for today. But again, remember, although we are here to try to make some flips in this system, but what really matters is we are involved in building a system that can last, that has the sustainability, right? So if you are feeling any kind of mixture of feelings, zoom out, stay curious, and always stay positive. Then, in the right ecosystem, in the right community, well, I believe we are in the right place. So, I'm Pulse signing out. See you in the next episode.
Yep, indeed. Shout out. Signing out, brother. Bye bye for now. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye, Asian.
Ciao, brother.
Ciao, brother.